to take back to your constituencies, to your respective divisions. Because when the people them talking, you know, and when some of them are writing at the newspaper and give them commentary on radio, you have to ask yourselves a question. Is anything happening in Jamaica? Because they are not going to talk about the performance of the government of Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. They're not going to talk about the reduction in crime. They're not going to talk about the benefits that thousands of Jamaicans have received under this administration. Tonight, I want to say to the country that the Jamaica Labour Party, Area Council 1, our councillors right across the island, especially in the KSMAMC, is in full support of the One Road Authority. And to show you why the truth matters, I met with all the mayors, PNP mayors and GLP mayors. I spoke with them. I said to them, the One Road Authority is not just talk. It's something that is going to happen. I arranged another meeting with the minister with responsibility for works. We met with all the mayors, PNP mayors, GLP mayors. We met at the Ministry of Local Government. Meeting lasts for over 3 hours. Minister Morgan brought the facts. We had an open discussion. They raised concerns, they asked questions. And we responded. We answered the questions. And they, when they left the meeting, said that they are comfortable with what they have heard. And they are in support of the One Road Authority. My God. My God. They started to attack the One Road Authority. They started to create all sorts of mischief about taking away the powers from the local authority. The truth matters. That is a lie from the pit of hell. There is no intention to do that. And so tonight, we want to hear from the minister with responsibility for roads. Let's welcome Member of Parliament for North Central Clarendon, the Honorable Robert Nestor Morgan.
Ring the bell, make we ring the labor bell. Ring the bell, so make us ring the labor bell. Thank you. So many achievements, like we
Thank you. Thank you, Desmond. I want to thank the members of the Northwest St. Andrew constituency for a wonderful welcome. You have come out in your beautiful green and you are demonstrating that the strength of the Jamaica Labour Party remains in this constituency under my good friend, Dwayne Smith. I want to pay my respects to the councillors, councillor caretakers, all the MPs and the ministers that are here. I would like to adopt the protocols that have already been exercised. I am very happy that you have named your event The Truth Matters. Because since the 3rd of September, we have been bombarded with a series of lies and innuendos and misinformation. Sometimes I wonder if it's another Melissa them a turn pan way. When you sit in the parliament and you hear the things that the opposition is saying about Jamaica and the work of the Prime Minister and the Jamaica Labour Party, you have to wonder if it's a different country you are living in. Jamaica suffered the worst disaster in terms of hurricane that we have ever seen since before Columbus touched down on our shores, and the PNP behaves as if it was just a cool breeze. But the worst part about it, colleagues, we formulated a law to benefit the people, majority of which are in PNP constituencies, who were devastated by NARA, and not one PNP vote for the bill. But I can guarantee you, Desmond, when the Prime Minister go to cut the ribbon, you're going to see them come stand up beside the Prime Minister trying to take credit for the rebuilding of Jamaica under the Jamaica Labour Party. And we are going to dare, and we are going to laugh, and we're going to say, yes, we're all Jamaicans, but we will never support the rebuilding of Jamaica. We recognize that parish council roads were some of the worst roads in the country, and we came up with a program called Spark. We went around the entire island and we listened to the community. The first time in the history of Jamaica that government went around and asked the people, which road do you want us to fix? It wasn't a JLP decision to fix the road or a PNP decision. It was the people's decision as to which road. The first time. The first two consultations, Desmond remind me, was in PNP constituencies. I think it was Anthony Hilton. And after the people decide the roads that them want we fix, and we go back and we calculate the 630 road, we realize, say, but we're at it. We can't fix all of them road at one time, you know, so we don't need a second spark, because some road longer than some. And we have an election, and we start in a March 2025. We have an election in September 3, and as soon as the PNP win the election, them want to change the road them. As soon as the PNP win the election, they said to themselves, Spark is not going to benefit the PNP. The voice of the people is not going to benefit the PNP. So PNP need to determine which road I go fix. This government has won successive elections because we believe in the voice of the people, and we will not allow anyone to ignore the voice of the people. I am fortunate, Minister Mackenzie. As a young man, the Prime Minister has given me an awesome task to fix the nation's roads and infrastructure. Just as when the Prime Minister came to you and you looked at him as a young man and said, young man, we have faith in you because you are strong. I am happy that the Prime Minister has seen faith in me. But the challenge is not a simple challenge. I will not come here this evening and tell you that the roads in Jamaica are perfect. I too drop in the potholes. Which is why every year we continue as a government to increase the investment in our road infrastructure. Which is why when you drive on the boulevard right now, you don't see any pothole because this government has done work to fix the potholes on the boulevard. And I saw an article in the newspaper the other day where my friend Dwayne had a meeting in Avondale. And though it wasn't his responsibility, he went there and said to the people, I want to explain to you why your roads are in the condition that they're in. Dwayne is a good member of parliament. And because Dwayne is such a good member of parliament, the mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, Desmond, not going to help Dwayne. I drove through Avondale a while ago and it's a shame. Parish Council Road. I drove through Roampton, Desmond, and it's a shame. Parish Council Road. But the mayor not going to help Desmond, so me and the mayor not going to help Dwayne. So me and Desmond have to help Dwayne. So to the people of Northwest St. Andrew, Desmond and I are going to do some work on Border Avenue. Desmond and I are going to do some work on Highland Drive. Desmond and I are going to do some work on Flemington Drive, Riverside Drive, Watervale, Cool Shade, Meadowbrook, Rampton. And the worst one of all, where the mayor fi fix and the mayor no want fix, Fairdean Avenue. I don't responsible for Parish Council Road. But I cannot sit and watch the people of Northwest St. Andrew suffer because the leadership of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation don't care about them. So I'm going to work with my Minister of Local Government and my cabinet colleague. And I'm going to show them that central government care about local government. Central government care for the people of Northwest St. Andrew. I didn't want to touch on the mayor, but I have to. I never trouble the mayor. I no business with the mayor. I mind my own business. And me hearing me call up me things. But as the lady saying at the back, the truth matters. When Delroy Williams was mayor, he used to get about $700 million a year to run the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. And the said mayor came and said, Mayor Williams, you need to spend more money to fix road. It so happened that Delroy is not mayor anymore. And the new mayor, I get $1 billion a year now. But him not increase the money to fix the road. You know when him increase the money to fix the road? When me go out there go cost him same need to fix the road. So why did it take a minister in central government to get the mayor of local government, KSAMC, to fulfill his promise that he wants to put more money to fix local government road? And you have some of them going around and saying that the reason why them not fixing the road them is because the MP now give them the money. The MP does not control the money that goes to parish council. Desmond McKenzie makes sure the parish council independent so central government cannot ever starve parish council money again. So I don't want to hear no councillor come and talk about say MP now give them no money. You have your own money, spend your own money for the people them in the division. We have some major projects that are in the making. Prime Minister would have announced the main road component of the Spark program. We are going to be spending $24 billion on 37 main roads across the island. These are roads that have not been fixed in decades. Roads like Manor Park to Glengough, spanning Delano, Steve Wright and Juliet Cuthbert. Roads like Freetown to Four Pass, which includes Lothian and Cousins and Purnell Jr. Roads like Dunrobin, new road building over the gully to East King's House Road. Remember, Desmond, the reason why there is so much traffic on the boulevard is when the PNP build the boulevard, them never fix the bridge. We are going to finally fix the bridge. Remember when they built the boulevard, they laid a pipe and never connect the pipe. We are going to connect the pipe so that when you reach 6 Mile, it does not take you an hour from 6 Mile to reach Dunrobin, and you can go straight through to Barbican, straight through to the airport. No other government has ever invested this much in infrastructure since independence. No other government has invested in the western side of the island to build the perimeter road, so when you're going to Hanover, you don't have to spend 2 hours in Montego Bay. No other government has invested so much in St. Thomas, so you can drive from Harborview to Portland in less than 2 hours. They wanted to build a road in St. Thomas and they wanted to make it a toll road. But our leader, Prime Minister, only said, no, the people of St. Thomas deserve a good, free road. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to throw in one town centre because Morant Bay don't look too good. So now we have brand new Morant Bay town centre for the people of St. Thomas. And I couldn't leave without mentioning the bridge program. We are the first government that is going to build 55 bridges across the island one time. Almost every single parish will get a bridge. St. James, which was devastated by the hurricane, will get 10 bridges. Westmoreland, which was devastated by the hurricane, will get 4. St. Elizabeth, which was destroyed by the hurricane, is going to get bridges. We are going to replace the Black River Bridge. And the people of Jamaica can have confidence that these are not promises, as is demonstrated by the fact that you can go all around the island and see the infrastructure development that has already taken place. You can be sure that once Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced it, you can almost sign for it. So Desmond, the truth matters, because the people of Jamaica for too long been subjected to the misdirection and lies of an antiquated political party, so many times rejected by the people of Jamaica, and they refuse to reform themselves to be a credible opposition. And the last thing as I close my book, Desmond, I want to say to the people of Jamaica. Some people love Bugoyaga. Some people love bamboo fire. Them love when things blaze up and all it a nice make. Some of you have been watching the parliament and you've been seeing the nasty behavior taking place in the parliament. Let me say this clear today, once and for all, it is not the JLP that brought nasty behavior to the parliament. when they sit over there and they say the most disrespectful things to the speaker, it is not the JLP that is disrespecting the speaker. When the Prime Minister has to stand up for his wife in Parliament because of the things they are saying, we have no choice but to back him and support decency, respectability, honor, credibility, and accountability in the Parliament of Jamaica. We will never resile from what is right. We will never allow lies to destroy our country. Because, ladies and gentlemen, labor rights, everyone listening across Jamaica, the truth matters. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
We do so much already.